I'm Executive Director Kevin Robertson, and this is the KDA Video Minute for Friday, February 3rd. This KDA Video Minute is brought to you by iCoreRx, the new KDA-endorsed electronic prescribing software that lets you e-prescribe all medications faster from any device. Learn more about iCoreRx and the 43% discount for KDA members by clicking the link in the top right corner. Well, yesterday was Dental Day, so thank you everyone who attended. We were a little bit light on attendance, but certainly the entire or most of the Council on Dental Legislation was able to make it. A few new people. We had a great morning just learning about dental issues, about the legislative process, and then meeting with our legislators at noon. We got together over at the Beacon outside of the Capitol and had lunch with legislators and legislative staff. So again, thank you everyone that attended. We look forward to seeing you next year, and stay tuned and stay involved in legislative issues. We do have some legislative issues we want to talk about. So as we've discussed before, we've had some issues and some bills that we've been working on. They've now been printed, and so we have some actual bill numbers to report. First of all, the bill that has to do with non-covered services is House Bill 2266. That's assigned to the House Insurance Committee, and we're working now to get that up for a hearing so we can move that bill forward. Also, there's a bill that has to do with prior authorization and retroactive denial. That is House Bill 2283, and it's also been introduced in the Senate as Senate Bill 148. Those are in the House Insurance Committee there, and then the Senate Committee on Public Health and Welfare. Same deal, those just came out today, so we'll be working with our folks at the Kansas Hospital Association and Medical Society to try to get those bills moving forward. Then we've talked a little bit about this bill that the Association of Dental Services Organizations introduced, Senate Bill 103. That's the bill that has to do with the 20% rule. The KDA has countered with some patient protection and patient accountability, dentist accountability language to put in that bill. Again, Senate Bill 103. It's actually up for a hearing next week in the Senate Committee on Public Health and Welfare Committee. That's on Wednesday. And then the last issue is the bill that we're working on that has to do with medical loss ratio, a bill that's similar to what Massachusetts did with their ballot initiative back in November that calls for 83% of all premium dollars for dental to be used towards dental care. That bill's had a little bit of a snag. We've had some problems working out some of the language with regard to that bill to make it fit with Kansas law. So that's something we're still working on, and we still hope to move that bill forward at some time later this session. Moving forward here, now that we're in February, we got some dates we want to remind you of. First of all, on Monday, February 6th, will be the opening of registration for the Kansas Mission of Mercy, which will be in Topeka on March 24th and 25th. We'd love to have you help us celebrate that 20th anniversary. We're going to have a bigger clinic. Please take a look at that for you and your staff to attend, and let's help other people in need around the state of Kansas. On March 31st is our cutoff for 2023 dues. So if you've not paid your dues by March 31st, you will be considered a non-member. There's lots of ways for you to pay: installments, credit card, one big check. Of course, we'll always take that as full payment. But if you need help working out any of those things, please contact the Kansas Dental Association. We can help you work through that. We appreciate your commitment and your ongoing support of the KDA. March 31, though, will be a hard cutoff for your dues this year. And then lastly, on Friday, April 14th, during the Midwest Dental Conference in Kansas City, will be the KDA's General Assembly meeting. That's usually, or will be over lunch. And then at the end of that particular meeting, around 12:30, we'll have a little bit of a happy hour reception for all those people that have come and our members that have participated in that meeting. So put that on your calendar as well as you think about going to that Midwest Dental Conference here in mid-April. Thank you so much for your time today. That wraps this edition of the KDA Video Minute.